Francisco.
Quietly, the future, space, the final frontier of the astrophysicist Pete Goldie is to explain God. Here to talk about outer space. So boldly bore the entire audience. What is that? And it's a boob. It's a giant boob. There it is.
No, actually that's Jupiter. Mars has no.
You want to know?
No moon for all practical purposes. There. Just want you to know. Anyway, moving right along. Now another question that's probably concerned you quite a lot is what would happen if the Brazilian astronaut lived on the North Pole?
Pete,
a radar, yes?
I think I'm going to kill you, actually.
The next thing I want to show you is something that they're very excited on synthetic aperture radar. This round object here, they decided to call Ganesa macula. They thought that was a
okay, what? This is carpet! Come on now!
Which they thought was a shield volcano, and they have now decided is actually just a dark spot that has no particular importance.
Okay, I'm gonna kill you now. Get off my fucking stage, Pete Goldie. Thank you. And then if Pete Goldie didn't come here once a week and talk to you about outer space, you still would not care. That's weird. Don't do that. Turn that off. We are a web of intellectual
misfits.
Retards.
Corn cobs.
Birthday people! We're good rock eaters!
Legos.
Beers!
Red citizens.
Beers! Bronze! 8 ball!
Rubber stamp apparatchiks.
I'd like to remind each and every one of you that this is indeed an intellectual salon. Dr. Hal, here he is.
The vine had struck a fibre, which about if clings my being, let the dervish flout. Of my base metal may be filed the key, which shall unlock the door he howls without. And this I know, whether the one true light kindle to love, or wrath consume me quite, one flash of it within the tavern caught, better than in the temple lost outright. What, out of helpless nothing to provoke a conscious something, to resent the yoke of unpermitted pleasure under pain of everlasting penalty if broke? What, from his helpless creature, to be paid pure gold for what he lent him, dross allayed, sue for a debt he never did contract and cannot answer? Oh, the sorry trade. O thou, who didst with pitfall and with gin beset the road I was to wander in, thou wilt not with predestined evil round enmesh and then impute my fall to sin. O thou, who man of baser earth did make, and even with paradise devised the snake, for all the sin wherewith the face of man is blackened, man's forgiveness give and take. You will receive an additional reward, a free shot of Fernet Branca, the miracle liquid. Some have compared its taste to furniture polish. To those people I say, why have you been drinking furniture polish? You might as well drink Fernet Branca.
Alright, K-Rob, hit me, let's do it!
Okay, it's time to answer our first question on the Ask Dr. Hal show. We hope you're all settled in and ready for some melon-scratching entertainment. Let's have the first puzzler, chicken. I'm ready.
Hal, would you rather be always lied to, or would you always be told the complete truth? Which one would you rather? Always a lie, or always the truth?
That's a good one. Yeah, that's what we go. But of course, nobody can handle the truth. Even I would not like to hear it constantly dinned into my ears. Would I not be able to preserve some illusion to save myself and my eroded sense of rotting self-confidence? Not if I were constantly forced to listen to iteration after iteration of the brutal truth. On the other hand, if it's a big lie, then I have an opportunity to figure it out myself, and should soon learn once the learning curve set in, eh? So you can see what side of the controversy I come down on. Despite my respect for the truth, I respect it too much to be its eternal victim.
Let it be noted at this point in time, to the people on YouTube, let it be noted that Hal does not want to be a victim of eternal truth.
In Baltimore, there lived a boy. He wasn't anybody's joy. Although his name was Jabez Dawes, his character was full of flaws. In school, he never led his classes. He stole old ladies' reading glasses. His mouth was open when he chewed, and elbows on the table glued. He stole the milk from hungry kittens and walked through doors marked "No Admittance." He said he acted thus because there wasn't any Santa Claus. Another trick that tickled Jabez was crying boo at little babies. He brushed his teeth, they said in town, sideways instead of up and down. Yet people pardoned every sin and viewed his antics with a grin, till they were told by Jabez Dawes there wasn't any Santa Claus. Deploring how he did behave, his parents swiftly sought their grave. They hurried through the portals pearly, and Jabez left the funeral early. Like whooping cough from child to child, he sped to spread the rumor wild. Sure as my name is Jabez Dawes, there isn't any Santa Claus. Slunk like a weasel or a martin through every nursery and kindergarten, whispering low to every tot, there isn't any. No, there's not. The children wept all Christmas Eve, and Jabez chortled up his sleeve. No infant dared hang up his stocking for fear of Jabez ribald mocking. He sprawled on his untidy bed, fresh malice dancing in his head, when presently, with scalp a-tingling, Jabez heard a distant jingling. He heard the crunch of sleigh and hoof, crisply alighting on the roof. What good to rise and bar the door? A shower of soot was on the floor. What was beheld by Jabez Dawes? The fireplace, full of Santa Claus. Then Jabez fell upon his knees with cries of "Don't!" and "Pretty please!" He howled, I don't know where you read it, but anyhow, I never said it. Jabez, replied the angry saint, it isn't I, it's you that ain't. Although there is a Santa Claus, there isn't any Jabez Dawes. Said Jabez then with impudent vim, oh yes there is, for I am him. Your magic won't scare me, it doesn't, when suddenly he found he wasn't. From grimy feet to unkempt locks, Jabez became a jack-in-the-box, an ugly, vastly, ghastly jack from Santa Claus's bulging pack. an ugly toy with springs unstrung, forever sticking out his tongue. The neighbors heard his mournful squeal. They searched for him, but not with zeal. No trace was found of Jabez Dawes, which led to thunderous applause. Then people drank a loving cup and went and hung their stocking up. All you who sneer at Santa Claus, beware the fate of Jabez Dawes, the saucy boy who mocked the saint. Donner and Blitzen licked off his paint.